Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to Daily Boost. It's Solar Plexus Chakra Tuesday. That means the affirmation today is I do. I do. What do you do? Pop it in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and share this out with my networks. If you want to do the same, you totally can. So here we go. Here we go. Where is the Team Better chat? Live now. We're going to get into the solar plexus chakra. And y'all, Black Liturgies is back. So we are going to do two Black Liturgies posts, and we're going to move through them quickly, and then we'll do daily boost questions, and then we will end with the Melody Beatty. I believe I need to do day 2 and day 3. You can catch all of the replays over on the Love in Action Substack, which is available at the link down below, lovedandlovable.bio.link. I don't think I even introduced myself yet. I'm Tara Priolo. I'm your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. Love in Action Network is a peer support organization where we encourage, equip, and empower you to put your love in action, and fulfill your dreams. Okay, our CEP is Andre in the Flow at Andre in the Flow on all platforms. I'm Tara Priolo Studio on all platforms that matter, and our other practitioner is PWYC 33, who runs Waiting to Exhale on Sundays, and also the House of Mami Wata. Yes. Okay, let's get into it. Also, my baby is present, so we may have to pause somewhere in here, but hopefully not too long. We're having a great day. We had a coffee this morning, so we're very social. So if you hear them talking, that's what's going on. All right, Black Liturgies. Here we go. You got to hold tight a place in you where they can't come. That's Alice Walker. My voice, even in my head, had found its root in my diaphragm, had become sonorous and round. I saw more clearly, farther, further. My name became my own. Percival Everett. When I say stay near to yourself, I mean that there are some places in you that must be protected. Not everyone can be trusted to enter your interior world without leaving some of their own residue behind. It's by Cole Arthur Riley. She is the author of this account and the author of many books, or a couple books. Okay, breathing exercise with me. Inhale. I keep my soul honest. Exhale. I stay near to myself. I floated off the page, y'all. Inhale. The world is loud. Exhale. I listen for my voice. Second post, y'all, because she is back. The caption says, at rest. Being alone with yourself is sacred. If it terrifies you, reclaim it. How much is the sound of your own voice worth? It's by Cole Arthur Riley. How much is the sound of your own voice worth? Knowing how to be solitary is central to the art of loving. When we can be alone, we can be with others without using them as a means of escape. That's by Bell Hooks. Inhale. I listen for my breath. Exhale. I'm at rest with myself. Inhale. I can be alone with myself. Exhale. I'm not waiting to be whole. I'm not waiting to be whole. Let's get to these daily boost questions, okay? Hello, Chris Matt Music. Nice to see you. All right, solar plexus chakra questions. So the facts are posted all over our social medias from back in the day. We're doing reflection questions, and again, the affirmation of today is I do. So you can put in the comments wherever you're listening or watching the I do affirmation. What do you do? I do big things. I do trust myself. I do make plans. I do commitment. I do conviction. I do love. You're doing so good, babes. All right. I'm going to do decision making and willpower. How decisive am I when making choices? Do I trust my intuition and instincts when making decisions? How strong is my willpower? Can I stick to my goals and commitments? How decisive am I when making choices? It really depends on the choice because y'all, I know exactly what the next step is and I'm like refusing to do it. Like I know it and I'm refusing to do it. So I'm appearing to be indecisive, which is one of the pests, as Dr. Flo talks about. Do I trust my intuition and instincts when making decisions? Yes, I'm trying to do that right now. I know the answer and I'm actively fighting against it. I'm fighting for my limitations and I know I'm doing it. How strong is my willpower? Can I stick to my goals and commitments? Yes, I've made big things happen. Big things happen when I just trust and let happen. All right. I would read more, but I want to wrap this up. It's going to be a quick one today, y'all. I'll be back on Thursday. Dr. Flo will be back tomorrow. And then I will be back on Saturday again. Oh, and also our Deconstruction Junction has changed times. Join us on Friday over lunch, over the water cooler. Let's talk about the current events and the things we come up with over the week, babies. All right, last thing is the Melody Beatty. Like I said, this week's theme is goodwill. I'm going to read day 2 and day 3. Here we go. Day 2. So an acquaintance is younger, is prettier, is in better shape, has a nicer home, has a more luxurious car, is more successful, has fewer problems, leads a more interesting life. Maybe this person is more creative, more popular, more gifted, more talented, more skilled, or maybe we don't see this person as more than we are. Maybe we regard this person as a jerk, but for some reason, no one else, including God, replace that with whatever you feel good about. This is Bring Your Own Belief organization, including God, sees this because this person appears to get all the breaks. Ill will can take many shapes and forms, from feeling disgusted with other people to feeling satisfied when they have problems. Sometimes ill will takes the form of coveting what others have. Goodwill, on the other hand, has only one shape and form. We wish other people well. We hope love blesses them abundantly, and we want them to be as happy as they can be. Your happiness comes from you. Most of us understand the fundamentals of goodwill, but it's tempting to slip. We may find ourselves doling out small portions of goodwill. We recall past slights and ask, don't you know what a jerk this person is? Practicing this value is difficult. The application of the week is, whenever we find ourselves wishing other people didn't have what they do, maliciously gossiping, judging, thinking dark and bitter thoughts, or thinking if others had less, we'd have more. Whenever we start subtly or overtly giving other people the evil eye, it's time to stop cursing them and practice goodwill instead. Day 3. Looking at other people with jealousy, envy, and mean and bitter thoughts isn't new to our world. The concept of giving other people the evil eye has been around for a long time. It's mentioned in almost every religion and culture in the world. Sometimes we're not conscious of the darker thoughts we think. We might believe that ill will and the feelings connected with it, envy, jealousy, resentment, are wrong. So when we feel that way, we push those feelings and thoughts aside. I remember lying in bed one night, tortured by my marriage, but believing it would violate my religious beliefs to get divorced, a woman said. I started counting the years until I thought my husband might die. A light came on. I realized that wishing him dead was a lot worse than saying goodbye. Hang on, we're almost done. We want to believe there's a balancing force that prevails in the world. And while this force is balancing things out, we'd like to get some of the good stuff too. Hey, God, remember me. I'm going to pause for the challenge. If you're here, make sure you're saying hi in the chat. Pause. And we're back for the challenge of the week. The challenge of the week is the hardest thing about practicing goodwill is believing that when we're happy for other people, even when they're happier than we are, it will make us the happiest people in the world. I'm going to read it one more time. The hardest thing about practicing goodwill is believing when we're happy for other people, even when they're happier than we are, it will make us the happiest people in the world. All right, that is all for today. So I can go spend some time with my baby. Like I said, I will be back on Thursday. Dr. Flo will be back tomorrow. We will be together for Deconstruction Junction at lunchtime on Friday. Okay. And I don't think there's any other announcements that I need to make. So continue to be anti-racist, be safe, wear a mask, make good trouble, do good work. I love y'all hardcore. You are loved and lovable, and ain't nobody can change that.